Hello and welcome to Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica, where the big stories live. In case this is your first time tuning in, we're an entertainment analysis show that basically breaks down and analyzes everything that's going on in the entertainment space. Big things though, so if it's a big story, we're going to talk about it. In case your fave is having something and we don't talk about it, so maybe your fave is not just big enough, I guess. And when I say we, I mean my co-anchors and I, Faloshike and Nema.
What's going on? Hi. How you guys doing, man?
I'm good.
Great to see you guys.
Friday is tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't really care about Friday this time. Like,
you don't care?
Yeah.
Why?
I have a series of
you have
things
work.
to do,
Oh.
yeah. So I'm not gonna be feeling like I'm on the weekend. Yeah, I'm not. I don't have any weekend feel.
I don't want to be you. No.
No, I'm ready for this weekend.
I'm ready.
The patriarchal society.
Hey, what can we say?
Men have to work twice as hard, guys.
You want to go there this morning? You want to start
Should we
that?
just make that
Should we start that?
Topic for the day.
Yes, men have to work twice as hard.
Based on the
patriarchal societies, based on the patriarchal system where everybody expects that. See, you can be good with 100,000 for this weekend. Me, I need like 200,000. Why?
Because
I'm not just feeding my mouth. I'm also feeding somebody else. And if you were my girlfriend, or if she was my girlfriend, right, you guys will expect a plan.
No, we will not.
I'm not saying you don't have money to pay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you don't have the. You guys are making as much. In fact, you're making twice the money I'm making, right? But you expect a splendid weekend, you know, where, you know, breakfast and bed, everything is set, you know, we go for a boat ride and everything. Don't say you don't get the bar, but I will not bring myself to ask you to pay. Are you guys getting it? It's part of the problems that we face as men. But some of us are shameless. We'll ask you, my girlfriend, not 50
and some of you guys are dating.
Some women will want to offer to pay.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. See, so when I said it, it doesn't affect me. Because me, I'm good. You get it?
If you just said now.
That men have to work twice as
hard.
Men have to work twice as hard.
Weekend is because you have to work twice as hard.
I said I have to work twice as hard. I said the only reason why me, I'm not feeling it because I'm good. I'm dating a partner.
Okay, so why can't you enjoy your weekend then?
I not work twice as hard.
Are you not hearing that I am working?
Twice as hard.
Wait, guys. You make up wait now. No, see, this one just wants to start with problems. This one is just a problematic child.
I accept.
Yeah,
twice as hard.
Let me explain something to you. When I said I had to work, I will not get
I'm following you. I'm following.
You want to bury me and you want to put flowers. You're not okay. Let's just start and end this properly. Let's finish it.
Okay.
Why I said I'm not feeling the weekend because me, I am working this weekend. It doesn't mean because I have to work twice as hard for me to feel my yeah. That's why I said me, I'm not affected. But
so how does the patriarchal system affect you?
Because he has to work twice as hard. That's what
exactly
saying.
What you said. You're like, you know, the patriarchal system affects.
But you guys are excited about the weekend where you don't have to work, and I'm worried about the.
But there are some weekends when we have to work.
And some weekends you don't have to work.
Are there weekends that I don't have to work? I work every weekend, guys. In fact, when we're on dates with you guys, we are still working, and you guys still get upset that why you working while you are sitting with us. See, we're still steady. See, even when that message, that one reply of
when I'm on dates, I'm still working. I get orders while I'm on dates.
I'm trying to say, yes.
Which orders?
Bro.
These are small jobs. Please, let's move on.
Okay, I plead the fifth.
I'm done with this.
Alright, okay. That's usually not how the show usually starts, but I guess if you wanted to shake the table this morning.
Shake it up.
Now, see, men,
you
have to go, you have to talk.
Men, if they're my favorite,
like
we have to work twice as hard, you know, you can drop it on the comment section, you know, or put it on YouTube, on our YouTube channel, at PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. Let's find out what you guys think. Do you guys think men have to work twice as hard? We know we have very hard-working, amazing women, but at the same time,
I like that you're warming up this conversation.
I'm loving it.
I'm not getting excited that we have a conversation that actually has something to do with this.
Okay.
So maybe we'll go to it, but not yet. Let's talk about KayVee first, because he's finally broken his silence, all right? Okay, so Ololade
Ololade.
See, you'll be kneeling down, going to face the wall. See, next time you don't get this, you're about
Ololade Gbolahan.
What's Bola?
That's what I said, Gbolahan. KayVee Sha, a former housemate of Big Brother Naija, season 6, has broken his silence following his unexpected departure from the reality TV show. So on Wednesday, 18th, 2021, the photographer turned reality TV personality posted a press statement to his Instagram profile. He expressed gratitude to everyone who had supported him since withdrawal due to the mental health difficulties. He did, however, admit that he is in a medical facility dealing with crippling anxiety. And I quote, "Since my withdrawal from the house, I have reconnected with my family and I am currently in medical facility working through the debilitating anxiety I felt. I covet your love and prayers," part of his statement read. Following his fight with mental health difficulties, KayVee willingly left the reality TV show. Okay, so something that I know that I liked about this statement was also on Twitter, the conversations that happened, that some doctors got involved. We have some Twitter doctors and everything. So the first thing that was ruled out was that he was having withdrawal symptoms. And that is not a possibility, because he was one of the people that had to do a month of isolation. And any withdrawal symptoms that wanted to happen would have happened in there, and they were under medical supervision then. So he's not a druggie, which is what a lot of people were saying. It's obviously not what's it called, village people either. This is a case, a clear case of anxiety, which is not above anybody else.
I totally agree, because for some reason, I think 2 days ago, I was anxious for no reason as well. I was just like, okay, something's about to happen. Like, I just didn't know what it was. I didn't know whether it was bad, whether it was good. But a few nights ago as well, I felt that same way. And in my mind, I was like, what exactly is going on? I'm not telling you guys I'm depressed. In case you want to, in case your child wants to open GoFundMe, please GoFundMe. I'm not playing with it.
You started well. Now you want to trivialize the matter.
Well, when I looked at the story,
I'm not done.
They basically told you to shut up.
Like,
I'm not done.
Okay.
Anyways,
Ma'am, cover your face in shame.
So, you know, I felt that same way, and I knew what mental health was really all about. I realized that all through the week I've been stressed. I've been doing a lot of things. I've done stuff that, you know, I've gone out of my way. I've taken trips to the mainland like twice this week that I wouldn't have done, you know, and that's enough to stress me out. Do you get me? So I've been stressed. So I realized it yesterday, and I woke up like 3 a.m. this morning as well, which is so unlike me. I sleep a lot. Do you get what I mean? So I feel like, okay, sometimes people just need breaks, rest. So if you check, I was watching, so when I couldn't sleep, right? What did I do? I tuned into Big Brother yesterday night, right? And what were they doing? They were still playing Truth or Dares at 2 a.m. It was really entertaining for me. I was awake. I was like, these guys don't sleep. Do you get what I mean? So how do you expect them not to go out of line every once in a while? Because everybody knows that you need good sleep. You get, so every once in a while, because you're not even sleeping well, a parent will probably go into a white money's face. Do you get what I mean? A queen will probably yell at a Maria, something that she wouldn't have done in a normal day. But because she's not sleeping enough, she's not resting enough, they are doing tasks, they have to look good for the camera. All of that is enough anxious feeling for anybody to lose it. So my heart goes out to KayVee. Now I'm done.
Okay, so when I saw the story and then I saw the tweets, and some people were like, it's a spiritual problem, it's something, maybe it's mother's side or something. I was like, it makes no sense, because when I was in university, I have a friend that has agoraphobia. Yeah, so agoraphobia is basically a situation or a condition where you have a mental or behavioral like dysfunction basically, and it's caused by anxiety. And now this anxiety comes from when that person is in like public spaces, crowded places, basically any open space that is like with a lot of people crowded, obviously. So I mean, I feel like, I'm not saying that is what is wrong with him, but I'm just saying there are many mental like health dysfunctions that we don't even know about. And I feel like Nigeria particularly, we are like not educated enough on mental health. I think that's a problem. And I feel like we should be. Like, everything is not always spiritual or drugs. No, some people just have issues like with their mental health. Like my friend now, that girl, if she goes out to, she can't go out to what's it called now, like concerts and
bless you.
You know, yeah, she can't go out all those places because she's going to get messed up. She's going to start like maybe shaking or talking or screaming, and then you think she's like, I'm not yet finished.
Hello, dude. Hey, my God. Come on.
So I'm not yet finished, okay?
What I said.
Okay. So as I was saying, yeah. So I feel like Nigerians need to be more educated on like mental health dysfunctions because there are a lot. I have a friend too. If she's in the dark, I don't know what they call that one. If she's in the dark, she starts acting funny because she's afraid of the dark. It's not spiritual. It's just that is the way she is. Some people, if you're in confined spaces, they start to act funny. They start getting anxious. They start sweating or, you know, start having goosebumps. Like, that is just the way they are. It is not spiritual. And some of these things don't even have cures. Let's just be sincere.
So,
come on. Come on.
Don't trivialize this. Come on.
Okay.
Anyways, right, you touched on a very important subject because I watched the movie recently and I really went deep into agoraphobia.
Oh my
woman that
gosh.
never left the house, right, after she lost her husband and her child, right? It was a movie on Netflix. And I really want to explain what agoraphobia means to a lot of people. So it's a fear of places and situations that might cause panic, helplessness, or embarrassment. Agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder that often develops after one or more panic attacks. Now, let me explain. Now, let me explain what that really means. Now, because I didn't even think of it until you brought it up, right? And that could have been
really fits,
exactly,
really fits.
So this guy has been.
We have become
Psychologists on the table.
This guy has been open to embarrassment. He's been helpless.
Yes.
Rejection as well.
Yeah.
Is that panic attacks where, you know, they're like, what are you nominating? Who's going to win the head of house? Do you get? So there are a lot of people.
I feel for him.
There are a lot of people that cannot deal with that. Is that the head of house incident for somebody that feels that way, that has felt rejected, that has felt embarrassed, right? Then now it's like, okay, the only way I can redeem myself, let me win this head of house. Let me win this. Then he tried,
and he
still didn't get it.
Yeah.
Do you understand? There's so many things.
There's
that
so
could
many
have
things. I
triggered
feel that was my
things.
take. I wanted to even give a breakdown of everything that happened with KayVee. Even from the very beginning, being in a month, having been taken a month out of not having anyone interacting with you actively would take a toll on anybody. First of all, and then secondly, if you're going to say there were other people, there were three other people, including him, that did that. But when they go into the house, they were very much welcomed. He wasn't, and then he met one person that was very close, that he already knew.
Kissed him.
That even before that, like he even met the guy's name starts with the S. Saga.
Yeah.
He knew Saga outside of the house before. He was expecting that, I even know someone here. He was trying to, but Saga was in the middle of, Nini was doing that thing, you know. So like already now the familiar face of rejected, quote unquote, and whatever else. And then he's seen that him making friends with other people is a little bit more difficult. And I don't know why he didn't think that he could speak pidgin, because it feels like the English was really like another anxiety for him and stuff like that. Every time he spoke in English, everybody's like, what are you saying? Or like, you're not articulating yourself. Then he had Angel. Angel was having a bad time when he first came. Angel leaned on him. He was there for her with everything. And they even had a romantic kiss that made him just have to think that he had a shot. Only for him to get that he's just a friend by her kissing her crush, because they asked her, pick your crush, and she picks Cross. I started kissing for Cross. Like you can imagine that plays a toll. Also, when he wanted to talk, people were always saying that he needs to keep quiet or whatever. And then you now hear somebody talking about you behind your back, saying that you're a liar, that what's this guy saying, something is off about him. He already felt isolated with the crowd. I remember I said this, I think yesterday, or last time we talked about this, that in my life, I'm an exit kind of person. Like, when we're having an argument, I'm the one that walk away. If I'm on the call and you're shouting, I'll cut the line. I'm always like a timeout. I've reached my timeout. And I can't imagine somebody like me, if he's like that as well, being in a house where you can't have a timeout. Like, okay, parents are upsetting me. I need a break from this thing. I can't do that because I'm seeing this person back to back and everything. So based on your analysis, I can imagine that he didn't have.
Speaking of anxiety as well, we need to remember where this guy grew up. He did not grow up in Banana Island. He did not grow up in Lekki. The guy grew up on Lagos Island. He's a proper Lagos boy. He's a Lagos Island boy. And when you think about that, that is like the capital of crime in Lagos State. Do you get what I mean?
So what's trauma?
Yes, now like this guy could have seen so much that we ordinary people haven't even seen. I think
one thing I need to add though is that anxiety isn't for a certain kind of people. Just because you haven't experienced it yet, I'm not trying to curse anybody, but just because you haven't experienced it yet, I don't think there's anyone on this earth really that has not experienced anxiety. I remember there was a period in my my life where like I can't even forget. I think that's the closest I've experienced to anxiety. My jewelry box fell, and I now started picking up and arranging everything, and then there was two pieces of jewelry that were tangled together, and I was trying to untangle it. I started sweating. I started having like serious panic anxiety because I couldn't finish untangling. It was so tangled. My chest was like pumping. What's going on? But like you see, that for me is like that's sometimes the way your body is telling you that you're doing too much, or you're in an environment that's stressing you out. As human beings, you absorb so much energy every day. Anxiety is a way of your body just telling
when you're always the strong person and everything. That's the problem.
Mistake anxiety for a bad thing,
or
like it's a weakness. It's not
a weakness.
Now let me explain. A lot of us we don't even know it. It's because now we're getting to know. Even when you are about to write an exam the following day, you discover that you hardly sleep. You're trying to make sure I don't sleep, I don't forget. That is anxiety. But a lot of people don't even know what it means. When you have a big interview the following day and you cannot sleep and you are thinking about, you're like, okay, well, is the time going? What will happen? You're driving home and you're wondering, will I get home when I have this interview tomorrow?
This actually reminds me of a story in school when I think, because me, I'm always like very strong person, helping other people in their education. They come to me for explanation. So I mean, like, so I didn't have the opportunity to say, oh, I don't understand, or I don't know it. Like, babe, go and read, because like you're the one that's supposed to help us. So I after a test, and I received my test script. Like it had been going on for a very long time, and then I got my test script, and I think I got like 10/15. Hey, my friends asked me, Nama, what did you get? What did you get? I just kept quiet. I carried my script. I went to the library toilet. I locked the door and I started wailing. Not because of I don't know. I just feel like I've been so, I don't know, overwhelmed. But like, it's just like, I now saw the 10/15 and I'm like, yo, I'm supposed to get like 14 or 13. Do you get? I've been reading for like 2 weeks for this thing, and I just started crying, wailing, screaming, like legit screaming. I could not even believe it.
That's an ethical problem.
No, like it's pressure, anxiety, panic attacks. Like when you have so much pressure on you. And they now told me that maybe it's spiritual. Yeah. That maybe I'm suicidal. Like when my chaplain now called me that it was a big issue. They called me like, are you sure you're not suicidal?
I'm not gonna lie. Like as much as it's unfortunate that he can't be in the house, I'm really glad that KayVee can embody that mental health significance here in Nigeria. Because this thing is allowing people to talk about it more. There's a lot of people that relate with him because we've all dealt with it, and I think that Nigeria has that climate that doesn't really allow you to talk about it. I know that in the entertainment space, bringing it back to entertainment, a lot of our artists don't have any free space to talk about something like this. A lot of them go through what KayVee is going through.
Imagine a day before a concert and you have
you get what I mean.
Your tickets will sell out or not.
Yeah, like everybody has that issue. So yeah, big shout out to KayVee for really like expressing, even giving details as in the facilities getting help, and there's nothing to be ashamed of that for. We support him 100%, and I know that he has a lot of fans that love and support him and keep on doing what they're supposed to do for him. But let's move on to another conversation of the day. Actress Lota Chukwu, this one is for you, Ife. He has waded into a controversy ignited by claims of a pay gap in Nollywood. This ensued after a Twitter user who reacted to reports of actress Destiny Etiko showing off her new house on her birthday, claiming that there is a pay gap in Nigerian movie industry. While others maintained the claim is untrue, Lota Chukwu advised actors to pursue multiple streams of income like actresses. Who's going first?
Nema.
Or should I go? Go. Do you want to go?
Go first.
Do you want to go?
No, let that go first. I want
okay. Yes. So I feel like Nigerian, like the women that are in the Nigerian film industry have multiple streams of income. Like when you look at them now, you see some people, they're doing ambassadorship for like skincare brands, hair brands, like name it, shoe brands, clothes brands, but like the men, I think they're in a tight corner because so you don't see many men in the skincare industry doing ambassadorship. It's just recently, like last year, that we started seeing the news, oh Lord.
A few men now, you said men. Bobrisky not a man.
Let Bobrisky not come for you on this day.
Bobrisky is a man.
Who's your bro?
Bobrisky is a man identified as a woman. That's the difference.
If name
as I was saying, so men don't have that opportunity.
Have you met any girl called Idris before?
Oh my God.
Idris. Have you met a woman?
Who carry ferry from this table?
Is it Adriana?
Men men do not have the opportunity that women have to have so much ambassador deals, like for brands. And if you look at how much they make from those ambassador deals,
it's a lot of money.
What? Like there was a time that this babe posted. I don't think I should mention her name, but she posted on her Instagram story a brand just paid her, and it was 2.5 million for a month.
Wow.
For a month. So you cannot imagine, like she has a contract with them for like 6 months. Are you kidding me? Like she'll buy a range now after that, just that one brand ambassadorship deal. That's so like I think men, I don't know how we can make men more involved in this basically, but I think they do more investments though. But like those ambassadorship deals are very important. So
there's this guy a lot of people have been going against on social media.
Who?
Any.
Okay.
The lip gloss guy.
Yeah, the lip gloss guy. Okay. And I realized that I just started a TV show. And I realized that that industry, you know, where men are beginning to show their vulnerability doesn't really mean homosexuality. Even though we know that a lot of men in that space may
are
be
homosexual. Doesn't mean that it's not
everybody. That it is not an industry that a lot of straight men should also tap into without fear of being judged as homosexual.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing how much is working for this guy.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So I think a lot of men now should wake up and be like, oh man, now the industry where they make money right now. So I like the point which you made, that you said, how can we make guys go into this are the beginnings of those type of conversations. Do you know what I mean? Like let's start talking about it. Like say I sell cream, no means say I be. In fact, say I go market and like, hello guys, will you buy? Will you buy my skincare? I would tell you everything. I don't think I'm sick on. I'll still be straight. Do you understand? So it is a conversation that a lot of men should have, and we should stop being ashamed of it. Now, speaking of multiple streams of income, now you'll find out a woman is just selling lashes, and in a week, the order she's making hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand? So it's not just the skincare now. You know, very small things. But a man believes that before I make money, I must sell car, I must sell house, I must be into real estate, I must be this, I must be an agent. I must see my guy. See, all these small businesses, they amount to a lot. You see, these women own small boutiques here, supermarkets here. Nothing stops a man from owning such small scale businesses for you to have multiple streams. Start POS business, start supermarket, open boutique. If I put some shoes in your car, sell when you need to, sell t-shirts, sell, because you are meeting all these people. But you know, pride, the ego.
Yeah.
No, but women, you see that, in a fake earrings, if they sell 150, you will see a woman that is driving a car and she's selling it 150 to 200. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean.
Amen to that. Amen.
Amen.
Pastor has preached. Absolutely, I agree to everything that First said, including you as well. I thought you were going to bring in the patriarchal system here now, because for me, this is the patriarchal system.
Yeah.
The fact that you have an industry where women are succeeding, and instead of you to acknowledge their hard work, you tag it to a man. Exactly. Because do you know how many industries where men are leading? Do you know? Should we call the banking system, the investment system, the political system,
the marketing system?
The marketing system. Do you understand how many times that men have literally like given the gap is extreme? So now instead of you to admit, because men don't do that, instead of men to admit that this is a patriarchal thing, what you see,
men or some men.
What you see, some men effectively. That you see that a woman is doing really well, and you cannot fathom the idea that something that you already know, you believe is less than, is making more money than you. That's what this is. Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because first of all, let's actually have a conversation about his stupid accusation that there's a gap in the industry, Nollywood industry section, which is a lie. There is no gap. First of all, because there's no pay in Nollywood industry that's going to help you to buy a mansion. Let's start with that. Okay, this does not mean that there's a pay gap. I know the industry very well. I worked there myself. I know that they pay you. If anything, there's a name gap. They pay you better when you have a name than when you're whatever. It has nothing to do with gender. What you see here is women who are already aware of the industry that they're in and are leading in terms of multiplying their streams of income. Do you know how many women have taken a break from the industry and have gone to go and do other things? Let me talk about the one I know. So I'm not doing she said, he said. Chika Ike is a good example that you tomorrow everybody says she's taking money from politicians, she's doing whatever. All of it is a lie. This lady took how many years break to go to Harvard to go and do business? How many men in the entertainment industry take time to go do you know how the networking the networking that you have in terms of going to Harvard for business administration, business management and everything? She took her time to study real estate, whatever. She's making tons of money. And then another thing that you guys have touched on that I want to also add on to is the beauty industry. I think men have really undermined how big that industry is. Skincare, hair, what's called makeup is one of the most booming things that you can find. Look at that YouTube space. All the girls that do, I don't teach you how to make hair. In 3 weeks, they have 1 million followers or whatever because there's an industry that's booming in there. And you have a point. It doesn't mean that it needs to be gentrified by females. Men can step into it. But between the patriarchal system and the fear of being attacked by your masculinity and appearing homosexual, men don't want to do that. But that's so new. So if a woman wants to come and say she wants to sell makeup, she wants to do real estate, and then act at the same time, use her fame to traffic to all her businesses, and then makes a mansion, that's your problem. That you are feeling attacked by that.
Most of these celebrities that are like the women I'm talking about, they have businesses. As you are talking, I'm thinking about celebrities, the actresses. I can't think of anyone that does not have something she's doing. Like, I can't think of it.
They sell snail.
Like, I can't. A snail. What are you saying?
What are you sobbing?
Who are you sobbing?
Anybody? Dayo Musa sells snails.
Okay.
I don't you know
but
the
I also
song?
does not be mentioned.
It made me do.
I wasn't there, but I know the story. I've heard about the story and the evening. Anyway, Sha.
Dayo Musa actually sells snails.
We've heard
that's a side of so. Like if you call Dayo Musa and say you want a bowl of snail,
but let's balance the conversation. I'm not saying that there are not women in the Nollywood industry that are not doing
even the ones that have businesses. There are some of them are still doing funny.
Yeah, but so are men in the Nollywood industry. In my opinion, I feel like most of them.
Let's go.
In fact, you know what? This conversation is over. Before I come and carry everybody on this table, I'm just going to say that I do not say anybody's name. I'm not doing it. The only person's name I said was Shikaiki, and I said with my full chest that that lady is a hardworking person and doesn't deserve that.
Dayo Musa that sells snails and it's a business. The snail dealer.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go on a music break. This is a Hello and welcome back. This is your Tea Time on PlusTvAfrica. So we do have some more stories before we invite our guests into the building. This one is from actor Williams Uchemba, who has stated that those without jobs in the UK or US are either proud or lazy. According to the actor, uneducated people who work as cleaners or factory workers earn as much as £1,400, which is about 980k after tax in the UK. And then he also claimed that some bankers in Nigeria don't earn that much, admitting that other bills might take most of the money back. Uchemba, however, stated that such people should be grateful that they even have food, that they have food and a roof over their heads. He concluded by stating that a system that works will always provide employment for its citizens.
We have employed over 10,000 Nigerians. 10 million Nigerians.
The youths are just the food.
The lazy Nigerian youths.
Foods are just lazy.
The foods.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the tone of this guy, Sha, in my opinion, but
No, let's be real, man.
You don't like the tone, why?
If you're abroad,
I feel like you focus on the wrong thing here because you can.
we've employed.
I just feel like the system that has good healthcare, good roads, good treatment for its citizens is what makes it nice. You can be very hungry, so hungry abroad.
But it's your choice.
But like then it's not because you're lazy or because you're proud. There's people that work so hard. Even people who even people that what's it called, have a lot of money, quote unquote, that we address as rich abroad, can't just take a vacation just like that. We need to plan it for a year. In Nigeria, you see people who they can gather their families together now. We can all go to Dubai. Like most dads can do that. Most dads. Well, in the middle class, higher middle class society. Well, all my friends that I know, their fathers can do that one. I'll tell you that one for free.
Then take your class.
What I'm saying is that even that class, no, wait. It's not. Let me just finish my conversation. Even that class abroad cannot do what I'm saying we can do here. A lot of the time, the system is built on borrowing, people don't have money to pay their debts. It is all, you see, if you want to focus on what is beneficial abroad, say what's beneficial abroad. It is not the chicken change that they get. Do you know how much your integrity has to be stripped off as an immigrant to even get some certain amounts of money sometimes? Like, you have to do jobs that you know that in your fatherland you wouldn't have been subjected to do.
Uchemba is talking about.
To even do any job at all.
That is what Uchemba is even talking about exactly. That you have to be lazy. There are opportunities for you to do very menial jobs, blue collar jobs, what we call blue collar over here, to be a plumber, to be what's it called now? A mechanic, somebody that can weld, somebody that can fix lights, somebody that you get like the jobs that I will never do. Imagine say you call plumber tomorrow and I make fix them. I'm a TV presenter, but you know that a lot of TV presenters over there that you watch on TV today and you're like, their show, and then you're calling for a plumber, you need a handyman, and you find the same person showing up at your doorstep. As a side also.
No, that doesn't happen.
That does not happen.
Is it movie?
It does not happen.
Now, what are you guys talking about?
A TV presenter.
Dignity of labor.
No, first of all, they pay presenters there quite a lot.
Well enough. You think you
they
have
would
I was judging for my own salary.
Okay, so based on what
Wait guys, what I'm just trying to say is that there's so many things that you can do on the side over there.
It's not on the side. We actually don't really have time for that, to be very honest.
That's not
because
they
pay you hourly.
Exactly. And if you want to focus your career, if you want to focus on building your career and everything, because they pay hourly, you have a sufficient life that side hustles are not that necessary. That's what I'm trying to say. If you find a full-blown head, but see, the thing is, you're not getting my point. I'm saying that the suffering is still there. It just looks different because most people that are not rich still live hand to mouth, are on loans for everything. It's just that they have access to good health care, good roads, good education, that their suffering does not look like ours. I don't know if you're getting what I'm trying to say.
Their own suffering is limited, or if you're saying it like these people.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that suffering is comparable.
They are basic people like now what you are saying about people traveling.
Don't
no. Let's not go there, please.
Are you chicken and chips?
No,
that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say.
Chicken and chips in Nigeria is 4,000. Children chicken and chips. Is it up to that?
No. What I think for Williams,
it's not that rosy. It just looks a lot more. It's a lot more better than Nigeria.
Like I think they're not impressing on the law because even people that don't have jobs. I know that when my cousin got there and then she lived for a while. She was a citizen and then I think she lost her job. She filed for an unemployment insurance
and she was getting money.
And she was getting money. So like. This is not, we're not talking about people that can travel. We want to live.
All right,
as per, you want to have a house, you want to have good food.
Yeah.
There is easier. Exactly. You can't even compare.
That's why I was saying that
you can't.
If his conversation was around standard of living in Nigeria, I would be more comfortable. You're talking about you literally said to people abroad. This is not even a conversation up to you guys. It's to us rather, because I'm here too. He's saying that people who are abroad that don't have money or whatever, they are lazy or arrogant. That's not the truth.
Yeah, I agree with him because some people that don't even have jobs, that were laid off from their jobs, they have ego. They can't go and file for that unemployment insurance because it's actually a line. You line up, you go, you file, you write your name, you write your last employer, and then that's it.
Why are you talking like you don't know Nigeria?
Abroad is easier to make it.
Especially when you now leave this country. In fact, the moment they land there, they have made it. See, the things that a proper Okada man was doing here, the moment he crosses over there, they begin to look for something else. He's probably not even looking to do any menial job. He wants to be a big boy. So there are a lot of things. Let me explain something to you. My brother, are you talking to me?
What big boy will he go and doing like without proper education exactly? You said he wants to go and do a big boy. Big boy how?
You see, something that you people do a lot here is over glorify abroad. Sometimes it's not that easy. It is not because
there's a working system that gives them the ability to make so much more.
Agreed.
System
and there's an opportunity to get.
Agreed. You're missing the point.
A carpenter in Nigeria, be a plumber in Nigeria, but if I know how to do those three things,
agreed. But that is not the point.
Agreed.
But that is not the point of conversation. Are people who live abroad that don't have money are strictly lazy or
that don't have jobs? They did not say
let me tell you why. Sorry, that don't have jobs. Yeah, that don't have jobs. No, that's not true. Let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you now. Because the 2 of you want to argue, I said, no, you people have lived abroad. You people have not. So let me talk.
I lived in Ghana. Are you playing with me? Oh my God. Are you playing with me?
Let me say something. There is systematic oppression with immigrants that sometimes there's no space for you to even carry boxes or be a driver. There's people that cannot get houses until they change their names. I know how I got my first job in Australia, and it was always because I was lucky.
What was your first job?
I lied. I'm not gonna say. I lied. I was with Doctors Without Borders. I don't know if you know them.
I know them.
That's my first job. I had to lie about my name. I said my name was Samantha on the phone before I go and interview. And even then, wait, listen, let me finish. Even then, some people, when they get to that point, because of their skin color, they don't allow them. So for you to sit there and not even add racism, that's such a huge thing.
I get
Are you joking?
No, I feel no, I don't agree with that, because I know that I have many. Let me finish. I have many black cousins that are abroad. Like, it's
not the same as you live in.
No, wait.
You don't have many black
I can't have cousins that are white. You don't know. You know my lineage. Anyway, so those people, I feel like it's easier to get jobs there, because even when they're in universities, they are working many jobs. They are doing like 5 jobs or 6 jobs or whatever. My sister, let me use my sister for an example. When she moved there, what she said, she did that same thing. She had to change and all those.
So because your sister,
so wait, no, it's not like luck. If some people don't even try.
I'm telling you, people try and still don't get it.
That one did.
So balance the conversation.
That one
balance the conversation, because he is saying
they don't even have jobs.
Exactly why you need to balance that conversation, because you're making it say like as if everybody out there. I feel like it's very unfair to say that statement. If you've lived abroad and you fall into the category of people who have tried, because he said as a matter of fact that you're either lazy or proud. There is a lot more alternative why you not get a job.
Let's take away the lazy, but let's underline the proud. The pride, right?
The pride.
Can you remember? I can't remember if it was Alesh. There was an actor, and there was also another guy. Can you? Okay, let me. Perfect example. Speed Darlington. When he was seen doing Uber. Did you see how he made it to the blogs in Nigeria? What was so wrong with Speed Darlington doing Uber work, driving Benz to do Uber? That a lot of you that you were even recording him, you were probably
okay. So that's the thing. Nigerians have this kind of pride. People that don't have money, they have so-called pride.
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but pride is very important. You see, the thing is, sometimes pride is not You see, that's exactly what I'm saying. For me, that would never happen. I would rather much be at home and thrive to be as excellent as possible than go and be serving somebody else's labor work abroad. That's just me. Okay, music break. We'll be right back.